Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, we're back with more unboxing and reviews of the AEW figures we bought, because now we've got none other than Saraya herself. Welcome to the toy review. It's time to get started. Welcome back to Collector's Conquest. Look at this. It's supposed to be like we're in 3D. That's why I do this to the camera all the time. Big shout out to Collector's Conquest himself. He just hit 16,000 subs. Holy hell. Can you believe that? Holy hell, that man is rising up. And it's not one of those, Eye of the Tiger songs and stuff. He is literally rising up, because from 2 years ago when I first started watching his channel, he wasn't even close to what he is now, and my God, has he come a long way. So bravo to you, good sir. And that was that nice little dig at your thing that you always do with the camera. It's just my way of saying how proud I am. Okay. Anyways, let's get on with this toy review, because we've got none other than AEW's Saraya, which a lot of people call her Saraya and gets her a little miffed off. So either way, she is a part of the Ethan Page line, as they called it in the time being and stuff, when Ethan Page was still a part of AEW. There she is on that, and there's her number for what she is in the collection. Nothing on the side. On the back, this is why it's called the Ethan Page line, because it came with Samoa Joe. Ethan Page was the star of the line because he had 2 chases, but also Daniel Garcia, MJF as the Devil, had 2 versions to himself. And then there was Chris Jericho and Saraya. Now, anyone comes across that Devil guy or Ethan Page, hit me up on Instagram. I will take care of those guys off your hands so I can have them in my collection. Otherwise, I gotta rely on eBay, and that's gonna cost me. Either way, time to get Saraya out of the box and get her going. I should just do what that guy on frickin' Ringside Collectibles does and just rip it right off the back, since I don't care about the box. But I want the box intact so I can put the damn plastic thing back, the plastic tray back in, and throw it out properly. Now, once again, goodbye to that. We got a figure with only another set of hands. This is a little ridiculous when they're charging you all this money of $19.99 and up, depending on where you find these figures and stuff. They're charging you all that money for very little. I mean, seriously. Very little. All she's got is 2 hands there that allows her to grip a mic and stuff. The 2 hands that she has on, oh boy. Okay, we gotta pop her out of there, piece at a time here. There we go. For that little bit that they're charging you that amount for and stuff, you would think they'd give these figures a lot more. Now, don't get me wrong, I like my AEW figures and stuff, but this, especially this stuff, plastic around the waistline, what for? Now, Saraya's back together here. She has a torso articulation point that allows her to bend down about that far, back about that far. Her head articulation is about like that, because she's got this big jacket on and stuff, which again has more plastic underneath. Why? Why is there plastic underneath her? It makes no sense. It makes 0 sense, other than they don't want rubbing or anything. I mean, what is it? And because of them small pegs, very small pegs, you gotta be careful taking these hands off. See, I can't even flex her muscles right now and flex her arms because they got that plastic on there that's hindering through the jacket. Gotta be careful taking her head off. We don't want it. I'm hoping it's not like Julia Hart. No, she's on a ball joint. Okay. The problem is. Okay. See? Cripes. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do it this way. That way we can get the jacket off. There we go. So see, they put these plastic on there. What for? What's the point of the plastic? That makes 0 sense. Now we can get her doing her articulation here. First off, her elbow goes back about that far. Arm articulation allows her to stretch out about that up to there. And stretch the elbow to there. Bring her back down. She can do the whole 360 with her arm. Head articulation. Wait a second. Gotta fix that again. There we go. Head articulation allows her to turn that way. And that way. Look up about that far. Down about that far. Now she can do the whole 360 if you take her head and her big plastic hair. Put her back like this, take the plastic hair like that, and you can move her around the whole 360. Now as you've seen, I can remove the torso, just like that, but be very careful with it because it's not like the standard thing where you can do that over and over again, if you will. Leg articulation, she has double knee joint, so she can kick back like that. So if you want to put her in a pose where she's reaching back, boom, kicking somebody like that, you can do that. Leg swivel is pretty disjointed. She literally can turn her leg all the way around 360. Her foot on her boot area can go down about that far, come up about that far, move to side. Leg articulation allows her to spread apart that far, and no more. Torso articulation, she's got it where she can turn the whole way around, and so on. Now the jacket has little spikes on it and stuff like that, and is made of a very, very tough, hard plastic. I'm not seriously, this thing is... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, that didn't do any good. It just cracked right on the back. Look at that. Right down the middle. Unbelievable. That's what happens when it's bad paint application too, because of the hard plastic that they did it to. It's not really noticeable. Yeah, it's really not noticeable, but it is cracking there, so that's not good. That is not a good thing. Now, for the purpose of our review, let's get her back in her jacket. Bend your head down there. There we go. Okay. Back in her jacket. Yeah, when she made her debut on AEW, from out of nowhere, Britt Baker looked like she was ready to shit brick. And I was like, whoa. Now, one thing I noticed on her hand here is that little tattoo. I thought it was a smudge at first and stuff, but then I looked at her hand, and she's also got it on the other hand too and stuff. So she's got little tattoos on her hands. Now again, small pegs, so be careful putting these back into place, or when you're removing them for that matter. I don't see a way of fixing these. If they break off inside, for that matter. Now let's see how she stands. Some of these figures have been having a little bit of an issue standing on their own. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, let's give her a little bit more on the hookies. Straighten that out there. Now, one thing I mentioned about the torso is that when I popped that off of there to get that plastic crap off her and stuff, it literally loosened up the torso a bit. So might have to let it. I might have to let it sit for a while and see if it'll tighten it up a bit or something, you know. The jacket splitting down the middle point is bad altogether, because it's basically saying that if you want to take that jacket off her and you split it, you know, you're pulling it back like that to take the jacket off, like a normal person takes a jacket off. Okay, it's splitting that paint that's on the jacket, so it's literally splitting it to the point that it's going to fall off eventually. So that's not a good thing either. Now normally she's $19.99 and up, okay, or if you're getting her through Ringside Collectibles, she's $24.99, I think it was, or something like that. Either way, with only a pair of grip hands that allows her to hold a mic in her hand if she wants to do a mic drop kind of deal or whatever. This figure is not worth that. Okay, it's not worth that price at all. In fact, this is more along the lines of if somebody finds it still hanging on the pegs and stuff, hope it goes on clearance, because lackluster is the bad thing about these figures. It started off like that way with the older figures. Some of the newer figures, like Malachi Black there and stuff, come with extra accessories, including a different head and stuff. That's different. And she fell over. There we go. There, now I got her. Okay. Comparison time. Here she is with Chris Statlander. Now, some people are saying that the hair sculpt is probably just about the same to Chris Statlander's and stuff. And that's not too far off, considering that Jazzware likes to, you know, do things here and there. Okay, here she is with Hikaru Shida. And for guys, here she is with Trent. Trent stands taller to her. Here she is with Malachi Black. Again, the height's difference. Here she is with Keith Lee. Again, the height difference. So, the question is, if you found this at your store, Walmart, Target, depending on which store it is and everything, okay, Would you pay the full price for that figure, for her figure? Or would it be on the lines of you wait and see if a clearance sale happens? Let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification and set it to all so you don't miss out on anything we got going on in 2025. Seriously, we're in January, for God's sake, and it's 2025. I'm sitting back and going, holy cow. Talk about the years just flying by for all of us. Either way, make sure you hit that bell. Oh, and don't forget, we got our January giveaways going on right now for a $25 gift card. Or it's all dependent on how you want your prize, okay? You'd have to watch the giveaway video, announcement video, to see how it all plays out. But follow the rules of the video, and make sure in the comment section of that video you put hashtag count me in. That's all you gotta do. You can put a comment with it if you want, or you can just put hashtag count me in. Don't matter. It's still gonna count either way as long as I still see it. So until the next unboxing, till the next lackluster review, peace out. May the force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And be smart, people. It's not the greatest of times anymore. It's not the most safest of times either. Be smart. Use your brains. Don't do stupid shit or make stupid decisions. It's going to get you badly hurt or killed. And taken away from the people that love and care about you the most. Because you're not just hurting yourself when you do stupid shit. Hurting them too. So be smart, use your instincts, use your brains, and get home safely to those that love and care for you. Alright? So until then, take care. God bless to every last one of you out there, and I'll see you all later.